Welcome to the Puyallup Public Library's podcast, Shush with Debi, where we interview and connect with people of the library, city, Puyallup businesses, and the community. I am Debi. I work here at the library as outreach technician, where I mostly do outreach, but I really do a little bit of everything. I'm super excited to welcome our fabulous guest, Dreams Work Program Director for Step by Step at Farm 12, Elizabeth Lambert. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you for having me today, Debi.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you here and learn about all the things that make up Step by Step and Farm 12. So let's get started by telling us how you're connected to the library in Puyallup and how you got here.
Well, I will say in 2021, I moved back to Pierce County.
Oh, gotcha.
And I think my connection to the library really started when I started my role as the Dreams Work Job Readiness Program Director.
Yeah.
It's a resource that I recommend to our clients all the time.
Yes, that's so wonderful. Good. So did you grow up in this area?
I spent from 8th grade until from 8th grade on.
Yeah, gotcha.
My life was in Tacoma.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm a Tacoma girl too.
Yeah, and then I moved to King County when I was 19 years old.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad you came back. You're doing such important work there, and I really want our listeners to get to know all that whole area. We just call it Farm 12, but there's so many layers to Farm 12. Tell us about Step by Step.
Step by Step has been around for nearly 29 years.
What?
Yes. I don't think most people know that.
I did not know that.
It was founded by Krista Linden, our CEO, and she actually started Step by Step from her laundry room.
Oh.
Her heart to serve mothers, particularly pregnant mothers, was where it all began. And it has evolved into what it is today. So we provide maternal support services and infant case management. And in 2019, Krista opened Farm 12, which is our social enterprise. It is a place where many of the clients at Step by Step learn job skills and have their opportunity to move forward in life, as well as a resource for jobs in the community and also a place to welcome family with purpose.
Oh, it's so wonderful. I've eaten at the restaurant several times. Just lovely. And when you know the background, when you know the women that are working there and running that restaurant and cooking the food, and that's all part of that program, it's just so meaningful and just kind of takes it up a level.
Yeah, it really does. First time I visited Farm 12 was with a friend. I purchased my home in Bonnie Lake, and she said she had to take me to this fantastic place called Farm 12.
Yes.
And it was there that I learned about Step by Step.
Yes.
And at the footnote of my menu, it said 100% of the proceeds from your meal today go to support the Step by Step mission.
Yes.
And that meant a lot to me.
Yes.
I spent many, many years, decades, helping women restore their lives. And so right away, my heart was drawn to that mission.
Yeah, no kidding. What a perfect fit. Oh, I love it. So when did you started working for them when?
In 2022.
22,
and it was a result of my meal there. I literally left the restaurant and went into the office and filled out a volunteer application.
There you go.
Which evolved into me taking the role
and
of the Dreams Work Program Director.
It's fantastic.
In fact, when I started there, I started with a piece of paper that said, this is what Dreams Work looks like.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity and the privilege to put together a team that helped build Dreams Work into what it is today.
Oh, it's so wonderful. I'll just share a little bit about the library's connection to you, because a few years ago, I started when I had gotten connected to Farm 12 through the Comforters Quilt Guild, who displays their quilts. They're actually right out in the library today on display. They had invited me to come and speak at one of their programs. And that's when I thought, oh my gosh, this place, I need to learn more about this. And so then I got connected to Luann Nilsson, who is a friend from Ballet Connection. And I was able to start donating board books for the step-by-step program for the young moms programs and little packet about library, information so they could come and get a card and get to know us that way. But also then we created this little free library there on the campus of Farm 12. And it's a beautiful little free library. It's about 2 or 3 times the size of a usual one. We've had volunteers, and I am currently the person who is filling it up with beautiful donations that we receive from patrons here at the library. So it's a wonderful way to still stay connected and provide and help you guys provide for children and reading. And that little free library there, we give the credit to the friends of the library who take in our donations here at the library and help put them where they're needed. So anyway, that has been just such a wonderful connection for Puyallup Public Library with Farm 12. And so now here I am getting to talk to you today about the program step by step. Let's talk a little bit more about you. Can you tell me about the important people in your life? Yeah.
Well, I have many important people.
Yes.
And I think probably first and foremost, my family.
Yeah.
Because they keep me grounded.
Yes.
And then really close friends that keep me accountable for being centered on who I am.
Aww.
And finally, I think probably the most important, and not more important than the others, but just in the way that it shapes me, are the women that I get to work with every day.
Oh, I bet. I love that you said that. Yes. What you're doing.
Yes. They remind me not only what I'm doing is important, but they remind me that I have to continue to grow myself.
Yes.
In order to help others grow.
Yes.
They also remind me of where I came from, which was a hard place.
Gotcha.
And keeping that in sight as I'm doing my work actually drives the purpose.
Yeah. Oh,
because I realize by doing that, I can help change generations.
Yes.
And that's so important to me.
Oh, that's just huge and wonderful. That's beautiful. Who's been your biggest influence? What lessons did that person or people teach you?
Well, it's interesting. I thought about that question a lot because I've had a lot of teachers. But when it comes to the greatest influence on my life, it has to be faith. It really does. Because I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and it's the precepts that he taught about loving your neighbor, about having a servant's heart, and about being accountable to those around you. So I have a greater purpose in life because of him.
Yeah, and helping others. Yeah, I love it. Can you tell me about a moment when a person's kindness made a difference in your life?
This wasn't a hard one for me.
Okay.
In fact, it's something that I've recently spoken about, and it would have a lot to do with my transition from Pierce County to King County.
Gotcha.
I grew up in kind of a tough background and a lack of education around me, a lack of opportunity, and a lack of drive. And I had my first child when I was 16.
Wow.
And when I was 19 years old, I had my first real job at KSTW.
That's
Gaylord
cool.
Broadcasting.
Oh, my gosh.
And I worked at the front desk as a switchboard operator.
Wow.
And it was there that I began to see that there were women who were very different from the women I was growing up with. And that gave me the desire to want to do more for my son.
Gotcha.
And this is where the person whose kindness really changed my life happened.
Wow.
I decided one day that I couldn't be in a place where I was growing, yet leave my 3-year-old around people who weren't growing.
Yeah.
Because those people were influencing my child a lot when I was away at work.
Right.
So I packed up and I moved north.
Wow.
It was I think I was probably about 53 miles away
Wow.
from where I started.
That's amazing.
And it was just, I found a new job and I was off and running. And I picked out a little school called the Aqua Barn Academy in Renton, Washington.
Okay.
But when I went to visit there, now mind you, I left my family, left my old job. I had a new job and a new apartment.
Yes.
And I go there and I find out that I can't afford the school.
Oh.
And it's because I needed before and after care as well.
Oh,
and as I sat and I talked to the director, she would do something that at the time I didn't realize was such an influence on me. And it's why when we have position in community, it's so important for us to use that to steward it well.
Yes.
She looked at me, realizing what my goals were.
Yeah.
And she said to me, if you can figure out a way to pay for the before and after care, I will take care of the tuition.
Oh.
That changed my life.
Yeah.
I had my son in a beautiful place where he could learn, he could thrive while I provided for us.
Yes.
And her kindness
Yes.
changed everything for me. It also showed me something that was a little different from everything I was taught.
Yes.
I was surrounded by people who had my same skin color, which I'm African American, and people who were doing the same things.
Yeah.
And I had often heard when I was growing up that if I went somewhere, I wouldn't be accepted if I wasn't the same. And here was this woman who was sitting across from me in a much different situation. She wasn't my race, but she found a way to take care of me and my son that made a difference in our lives.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. And it changed your whole life and your son's life.
Yes, it did.
That's wonderful. Do you want to say her name or no? It's okay if you don't.
It's so funny. I really wish I could tell you her name. I was living in survival mode back then.
Yeah.
I remember what she looks like,
what she looked like. Yeah.
And I remember her kindness. I remember her smile every time I showed up there.
Oh.
But I don't remember her name. And it's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah. I recently went to try to find information, but the Aquabarn Academy isn't there any longer.
Oh, gotcha.
And if anybody hears this and they know who she was, this would have been in 1985.
Okay.
I would love to thank her and just to share with her the impact she had on my life.
And wouldn't she love to see where you are now?
Yes.
Oh, I hope somebody's out there.
Helping women like she helped me.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Just the inspiration. The inspiration. Was there a teacher who had a particularly strong influence in your life?
There absolutely was. And if I can mention two,
okay, good.
I will do that.
Yes.
Because as I said, I had a very hard childhood.
Yes.
Things weren't always safe for me. The first teacher to really impact me was my first grade teacher.
Okay.
And I will never forget her. Her name was Mrs. Glore in Missouri.
Oh,
Kirkwood, Missouri.
I love it.
And she actually had a love for each child.
Yes.
And I could see that in her. And she recognized strengths in me.
Yeah.
And she would call home to my house during dinner and tell my mother about them over the phone.
Oh.
And it was really at that time the only affirmation I had in my life. I looked forward to seeing her.
Yes.
The next teacher that greatly impacted my life was in 8th grade.
Okay.
And she taught me something about character.
Oh, yeah.
Up until then, I was led to believe how I looked was the most important thing.
Oh, dear.
And I was in 8th grade. She was my choir teacher.
Oh.
I think she was the Black Miss America or something. Her name was Ethel Lily Pink, and she had this beautiful opera voice.
Oh, my gosh.
But one day, she overheard girls saying something about the way I looked.
Yeah.
And she waited until they walked away and she called me over.
Yes.
And she said, Mary Elizabeth, pretty is as pretty does. And she just walked away. And after that, every time someone gave me a surfacey compliment or I was behaving in a certain way, I heard her voice. Pretty is as pretty does.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. And as a side note, are you still a choir girl?
I haven't sang in choirs forever.
Do you miss it, though?
I do.
I do, too, because I'm a choir girl and I miss it so bad.
But I sing all the time.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. I love that. What's the most important lesson you've learned over your career?
I thought about this, too, because there were several. But I think if I could choose one, if I had to, I would say that a broken childhood, a hard life, is no excuse for underachievement.
Oh, my gosh.
In fact, it is something that can be used, if stewarded well, to bring light and opportunity to others. And that is why I've chosen the work that I do today.
I love it. How do you get to that point where you're able to say, I want to rise above?
You know, I think that it started when I was 19. When I took a look at that 3-year-old little boy.
And you changed your life.
And I realized I had a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a background that is so full of trauma, and there's something called the ACEs score, and I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't.
It's Adverse Childhood Experiences.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're ranked from 1 to 10. Wow. And they say that if you have a score 4 and above, that there are certain markers in your life that will prevent you from being successful or that will make it hard for you to be successful.
Oh, my gosh.
And I and people think this is strange, I have a gift of a 10 score on the ACEs scale.
What?
However, that little boy, I looked at him and I thought, you are not going to be a victim of seeing domestic violence. You're not going to be sexually abused. You're not going to have a parent that goes to jail. It's all of these things.
Yes.
And when things were hard for me, I'd look at that little boy.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm the one that you have.
Yep.
It's my responsibility. I don't have excuses for what has happened in the past.
Right.
I'm responsible for now and for tomorrow.
Yes.
And so I would push day by day.
Yeah.
And he never was a statistic because of that.
I love it.
And after I was no longer responsible for him, then my faith caused me to look outward.
Yes.
Who can I help now?
Yep. Your community.
So, that's right. And for me, community is wherever I step my foot.
Yes.
And so I am the type of person, it doesn't matter if I'm in Pierce County or King County or anywhere else.
Nope.
If I see someone in need and I am able to help, I feel like I have a responsibility to do what I can.
Yes. Oh, that's just so beautiful. I practically need the Kleenex. I'm telling you right now. How old is your son now?
He is almost 43.
Oh, my goodness. You're so young. Oh, my gosh.
I was young when I had him.
That's wonderful. Oh, this is just so great. Well, let's get back to talking about Farm 12, too. This is just a beautiful lead up to where you are and what you do, because everything there revolves around helping people, helping the community, helping women in need. So go ahead and just tell us whatever you want to tell us about Farm 12, step by step, everything.
So I will tell you that Farm 12 campus is a very special place.
Yes.
It is not only a place where people are taken care of.
Yes.
And I mean in the restaurant or in the office.
Right.
It's a place of healing.
Yeah.
I've watched women who had no hope.
Yeah.
Come to Step by Step, go through Dreams Work.
Yeah.
Work at Farm 12 to learn skills, become new people.
Yes.
In fact, recently, one of our graduates who just graduated in May said when she found Dreams Work and Step by Step, she found herself.
Oh.
And it's a message that is repeated. I also say Farm 12 and Step by Step is a place where people come and they want to stay.
Yes.
The thread of that goes through so many people's stories where you come to eat lunch there.
Yeah.
And you want to stay there. You find volunteer opportunities or you come to work there. Yes, absolutely. And more than that, I would say that Krista Linden, our founder, from the very beginning of starting Step by Step and starting Farm 12 has been very intentional.
Oh, yes.
Everything she does, intentional.
Yes.
Right now, we're working on an early learning center.
I know. I'm so excited about that. The outdoor learning center.
So
it's
we have
so
that.
wonderful. And you guys have the property and the...
So we have the Grove, which is our outdoor education school for children.
Yes.
But then the Early Learning Center will open in January of next year.
Okay, gotcha.
And Krista is a woman of purpose where she sees something that needs to be done for clients.
Yes.
And if it's not being done, she doesn't wait to find out who's going to do it. If there's something she can do, she does it.
Yes.
And many of our clients have childcare as their biggest barrier to work.
Yeah.
And so it's one of the reasons why we're doing that. So not only will our clients have affordable, quality, safe childcare, but it will be a beautiful resource to the community as well.
Oh, it totally will. I have no doubt.
Yeah. So I really want everyone to know when you go to Farm 12, you're getting more than just a great meal.
Oh, yes.
You really have an opportunity to be a part of something bigger in the community.
Exactly.
One of the things that Krista has allowed me to do as the program director of Dreams Work is to open up the job readiness program to women within the community who are not step-by-step clients but have the same needs.
Oh,
and so we're able to do that. So if you have moms who need job skills training, life skills training, then it's open to them. And just to let people know what Dreams Work is, it's not only a job readiness program, but we offer personal life coaching. We offer mental health training and community building in there as well. So the ladies attend mental health once a week and an hour with their life coach. It's a holistic approach to rebuilding lives. And we're very proud of that work because we've had an opportunity to see women changed. In fact, we have women who come through the program who have been trafficked before.
Oh, my gosh.
And one who graduated, and she said to us, for the first time in her life, she's living a life that she could be proud of.
Oh.
So when you come to Farm 12 to support us, those are the women you're supporting.
Yes. Oh, it's just amazing. Just inspiring. All of it is inspiring. So if someone is interested in, finding out more about any of the programs you've talked about and the services, the volunteering, the becoming part of it, the programs, could they contact you, or who would they contact there?
Well, they can contact me if they're interested in Dreams Work at my email, which is Elizabeth Lambert at stepbystepfamily.org.
Okay.
And if they'd like to volunteer, they should reach out to Callie Fortin.
Okay.
CALLY FORTIN.
Perfect.
And she is Callie Fortin at stepbystepfamily.org.
Okay, perfect. And then what other things could our patrons find out about? Just there's the restaurant. There's also Fika, which is the bakery and coffee shop. So you could go to that. What other things are there that maybe I don't know about? Is there anything else?
Well, seasonally in the spring, our greenhouse is open.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And that supports, and also our community garden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw the community garden right next to the little free library.
And
so
we have
cute.
2 cool things coming up.
Yeah.
In August, we have Boots in Bloom.
Okay. Beautiful.
Which is open to the public. And it's a small fundraiser.
Yeah.
Where we have lots of great food and
wonderful
music and gathering with families. It's pretty casual.
Okay.
So you come in your cowboy boots and your dress or your jeans.
Yeah.
And then we have our Little Steps Big Dreams.
Okay.
Which is our 5K
Oh.
that happens in September.
Oh, my gosh. That's fantastic. And then, people could follow I follow your, I don't know, I think it's either Instagram, and I think get things through email too about upcoming events, because there's always upcoming events for Mother's Day or things at the holidays. So there's always lots going on. You could find out about Farm 12. But I really encourage folks to take a visit there, to see what it's like, to feel the magic and the inspiration that you all provide for the community. And I'm so glad that the library is connected. I want to keep this connection going forever.
Oh, we'd love that. And can I just tell you how sweet that little library is?
Oh.
And for me, as someone who develops skills and encourages growth, it makes me so happy to see families gathered around reading. And I love when the mothers take the books to the tables.
Oh, I love that
and
too.
Their
you
children
see that.
are looking at the books instead of at screens.
I love that. See, you get to see that. I don't. So that makes me happy too. And I've noticed lately the little free library is a lot of times almost empty. And I stuffed that thing full. So I'm so glad to hear. And thanks to all those people who donate like new books to our library that we can pass on to that little free library. That's just wonderful. Perfect circle. Elizabeth, thank you. It's been so lovely meeting you. And like I keep saying, inspirational. Folks, go out to Farm 12 and experience it for yourself. And let's keep this connection between Farm 12 and the library going. And thank you so much, Elizabeth. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.